Alright, welcome back to my channel. I am James Mackey, and I will be filming today's skate flow in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is my first time here, so I'm taking skates that I am most comfortable with, which are my Rollerblade Twister 80s. They are relatively new skates for me, but I have adapted to them quickly. I am very good in jumping with them, and the landings are quite good as well, so they are skates that I am most comfortable with right now. So, right now, I am currently in exploratory mode. I am on Canal Street. This looks like one of the main streets. All the trolleys seem to go down it, so this is the street that I will be starting off on, and I will be making my way from there. The temperature is about 76 degrees, and it is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so daylight is limited. I try to make the best of it. Now, in this video, I have 3 enemies. 1, daylight, because it's definitely not on my side right now, which makes for a good video. 2, the cars that surround me. Always careful to watch my back. And 3, obstacles that I cannot get over. And what I mean by that is whatever obstacle you are trying to jump over, make sure that you have enough clearance. If you don't have enough clearance for that in particular obstacle, try something shorter. Something that you know if you do fall, you're not going to fall very hard. Was that a laugh? Speaking of falling, if you are going to fall, make sure you fall in a way that you are not going to hurt yourself, such as collapsing your knees so that you do not receive a hard impact. The hard impacts is what break bones, and it is what relieves bruises, tears, rips, and things that you will probably take time to recover from. And if you are someone that loves to inline skate, you are not going to want to take weeks to months off in order to heal from an injury. I have turned off of Canal Street to Berhan, which is French for barrenness. French is one of the common languages spoken here in New Orleans. Also, you have Spanish, German, African, and Irish, just to name a few. Now the Vieux Carré, or the Old Square, is one of the popular destinations here. It is the oldest part of New Orleans, which dates back to 1718. Most people just refer to it as the French Quarter. Compared to other areas of the city, the quarter experienced relatively light flood damage from Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Because of Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people evacuated New Orleans, Louisiana to come live in Houston.
Very good, senor. Very good. Thank you.
I have personally noticed a lot more crawfish stands and Cajun restaurants opening up in Houston ever since Hurricane Katrina. I am currently skating on the outside edges of New Orleans. This is the Riverwalk, the Mississippi River to be more specific, which, by the way, is the second largest drainage system of the North American continent, or the United States, only second to the Hudson Bay drainage system. It is entirely within the United States, and it is 2,320 miles long. For some reason, recently, I have felt more comfortable in the way I jump and my landing. I think it has something to do with the wheels on these skates. Maybe they're a flatter profile. Whenever I was wearing my Bowers, I would land, but my feet would easily slip out from below me. So maybe they had a sharper profile. So I would say that these are a mix between aggressive skates and a recreational skate slash urban skate. The reason being is because they're still 80mm wheels, but at the same time, the flatter profile gives me a greater chance of rolling away. The advantage is to having a flatter profile, maybe a better landing, but the disadvantage might be a slower speed because more grips the asphalt or concrete that you're riding on. You can't have it all. I am now making my way back into the busier part of New Orleans. You're gonna see a lot of congestion here. Do you hear the utter silence? I bought this GoPro 5 brand new, and from day one the audio is hit and miss. So maybe about 70% of the time the audio works, but the other 30% of the time I'll get clips like this. GoPro, when will you work out the kinks in your cameras? Is anybody out there having the same issues I'm having with GoPros? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so this is the busier side, not as congested as it could be, considering today is a Sunday, which makes for a good roll. A lot of my downtown skates are often on Sundays because the parking is free. There is so much to New Orleans that I could show you that I cannot possibly film in one day, but the best way I can describe this place is that somewhat of Toronto, considering that all the cars and traffic and bicycle traffic, whatever kind of traffic is out there, is pretty much all at the same pace. The cars don't necessarily pass you up because there's too much traffic for that and too much tourism. So you have the advantage of passing the cars up, and you're probably going to move faster than them in a pair of inline skates. It's just a heavily congested area most of the time. I really do agree that inline skating is the best way to tour and explore a city. They just go places that a bicycle can't go. They're connected to your feet, and even if you're in a crowd, you're not taking up very much space. Let's do some exploring. Here is a look of downtown New Orleans. I am now trying to catch up to the trolley. Amazingly how slow these things go. I thought they would go faster. I didn't have to hustle very much to catch up to it. More like a brisk skate. I actually skated a little too fast here and I had to quickly put on the drag stop. This is one of the 2 trolleys that I've noticed here in New Orleans. Just practicing my slalom skills here. At this point, I am heading back to my car where I am parked. I am a little tired. It's been about a 2-hour skate, even though the video is 17 minutes. So that just gives you a lot of detail of how much editing went into this video. A 2-hour video might give me about 8 to 10 hours to edit. That's including narration, editing, and any other effects that I may put in the video. So a lot of time goes into these videos. I really do appreciate all my viewers that watch these videos. I try to come out with a video about once a week, but not always an easy thing to do. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I am James Mackey, and keep on inline skating.
Jamie said